while I'm living.
Okay, this is the one, number 2. I'm eating Doritos, and I know I'm not supposed to eat Doritos, but they taste good. And it's like a good snack when I get munchie. Anywho, so this has to do with the utter and pure. I'm using the word Ingruntsy. I know it's not a word. I just made it the hell up. I don't care. But the pure and utter Ingruntsy that I'm seeing on my Facebook wall, like, I know it's just pictures people have been posting or whatever. Actually, I can get 2 topics into this one. Haha. To talk about this one quickly, I can get my other topic that had me really pissed off yesterday into this one. Or day before. I think it was day before. Anywho, stop. I digress. Okay, let's start. When Pat and Crank first came out, I denounced Pat and Crank. I thought it was the most ridiculous crap ever. And it was like, Peter Ram, you can't even come with better lyrics than the Nookie got the leggings got the Nookie grab a lot tough. The leggings got a Nookie look buff. I'm like, seriously? What is that lyrically? What is that crap? And then, I went out and the song played. I was like, oh my god, people are actually playing this song out. And I saw girls actually cranking and patting. And I was like, why would a girl want to pat and crank and think that is a nice thing? That's along the whole term of scabical. And I was like, why are people thinking that being scabical is a nice thing? It's not. It's nasty. Stop it. So anywho, Pat and Crank came out. And I was like, why? But then I thought about it. And everyone knows that I like my bashy ness sometimes. I can be bashy when I'm ready. My friends know that all too well. Good times, guys. But and I said to myself, but Fernie, you like pamputes, pat your call your man's name. And I went, I like it because I like the bass line. Something about that song, I like the beat and the bass line in the song. Pat and Crank ain't had that. But, you would never see me out in public patting my and call my man's name. What? I don't think I've ever even done it in private. I'm never gonna pat my vagina. Sorry. Not patting my vagina. I'm not patting it and cranking it. I'm not patting it and calling my man's name. I'm not doing any of that shit. I'm sorry. Right? Okay. Fine. For those of you who have a problem with me saying the word vagina, you need a life because women have vaginas. At least I'm calling it the right word. Vagina. Anywho. So, okay. Then, Versatile came up with 6:30. And I was like, 6:30 is not that bad because at least they're not patting it. I guess. But then, my boy Etty, love you Etty, Big Red, came up with Bend Over and Don't Look Back. And I think Bend Over and Don't Look Back was different for me because, to tell the honest truth, Etty is my boy. He's been my friend for years. He's been my boy for years. And we go way back. And to see him, I saw him perform the song. And to see him, the way he's progressed in terms of an artist, it was so wonderful. Because I was like, oh, yay, Etty. I'm so proud of you. You've really progressed, whatever. And lyrically, Bend Over and Don't Look Back was hilarious. For the half just like a hairpin, that was hilarious. Anywho. So, then after that, the Do Something For Me song came out. I'm not gonna lie. I like the first verse of Do Something For Me. Only the first verse, though. That song is hilarious. Only the first verse. The second verse is just him, I think, showing up people. But then by the time he got to the third verse, it was just nasty. And I was like, I feel like vomiting. But I just like the first verse. Seriously, Apple Jacks, Fruit Loops. You're too sweet. You're too cute. I would really like to know if I could carry you on a date because you're decorated like a birthday cake. It's sweet, 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 just like cream of wheat. Hold on. I knew it earlier. But anywho, I am adjustable. I can adjust to that. The first verse of the song is hilarious. But you know, obviously when it got to the part with 6:30 and pack that fruity, I was like, all right, I don't need to 6:30 and pack my fruity. My fruity is good. I can 6:30. Haha, flexible. But I'm not gonna pack my fruity. Thank you very much. I'm gonna keep that to myself. So okay, the song comes out, and after that, it's a whole freaking Fruit Loop franchise. You're seeing Fruit Loop panties, Fruit Loop shirts, Fruit Loop pictures with people 613 in it. And I'm like, okay, well the one of the pictures with the people doing it, you know, it's like a cartoon, so that's funny anyway. But from the time they had the panties and the shirts and all this kind of thing, I'm like, hold up, this is going a little too far. Today I looking for my Facebook wall. That's probably Jesus. I can see a Fruit Loop hairstyle. Her hair is done in a mohawk with Fruit Loops all to the side of the mohawk. Tell me she ain't going in somebody's workplace with she hair in Fruit Loops. Tell me that she doing that for the weekend to only got pun the weekend. And Monday morning, Sunday night before she go work Monday morning, she taking the what she had. Cause she can't be serious. Then you go wonder where you got a shitty job, like you working at a gas station. Or in say Chafet or Kentucky Lost. You can't even work in Halu place with the Fruit Loops and you hate, so you got working at Chafet. Or saying so. Halu ain't gonna work or keep that. You know you can't even work in Halu place and got too much colors in your hair. Thank you, Halu. You understand? But you wondering where you got a little crappy ass job because you have Fruit Loops in your damn hair. It's not cute. It's not. It's pathetic. Then I saw pictures with Fruit Loop nails. Like, you know, they have the whole box of nutritional advice, all this shit. And I'm like, Miss Nail Tech, who did this? Yes, you want to show your your versatility, sorry. And that is fine. But the person that's getting your nails done, please tell me you ain't getting teaching boy child with your nails in a Fruit Loop box. Because you know what? What example are we setting for our younger children? Let me bring in the other topic now and tell you into this. I saw the video the other day of the little school children, the schoolgirls fighting. I ain't gonna lie, if she was my child. As I watched that video, I became so angry. And I said to Jesus, Jesus, thank you for the type of mother that I had and the type of father. Because even though my father is more relaxed in certain things, believe you me, I didn't live through that. Not even my mother. I would not have lived through that. If I fear for my children for truth, if I was watching that video, if I didn't know about that fight before, right? She playing, she come home normal and thing. And either watching that video and I see that was my child in that fight. Especially when I talk about, yo, that woman, tap with my legs, 2 fingers, a woman, tap with my legs. And she would stick all up in the girl's face. I would have beat, she said bad, they would have called police. They would have told me, they would have called it child abuse again, tell me attempted murder, something. Because they would have freak out when she, that's the truth. I would have feel for she, because I ain't gonna lie. You would have got jump kick. Talk back to me, man. Tell me saying. Raise your voice to me. I like, you know, a jump kick in your belly. Tell me saying. Because you can't be serious. What? And you know what? If I chastise these little girls, I gotta chastise these people that walking about with friggin' Fruit Loops in the hair and Fruit Loops on the nails. I gotta chastise them because that's the example that these little girls getting. We just get and we sit on and talk about the young people. How the young people get so? You know what? Because we are role models. Children look up to adults. They will copy us adults. So don't think that this new generation is a oh, I know part this new generation get them things from. You know what? We got it from you. Half the time. We switched it up a bit. Because now we're more modern, technologically advanced, so we switched it up a bit, and yes, it might be a bit worse, but you know what? We're no different from you 15, 20 years ago. So if this is the culture and the generation that we have now, we're school children, this fight, especially school girls. Man, tell me you don't have any, you don't have anything for yourself. Like, you number one in your school uniform. Black Rock Main Road in Front Kentucky. And you fighting in the middle of the road, you stopping traffic. You pushing people on other people's cars. You don't have anything better for yourself. You see, as way, thank you, Jesus, again. I love St. Ursula's. Believe you me, somebody would have told Miss Hill about that. 5 minutes. If that was happening, Miss Hill would begin a play-by-play action. And believe you me, the next morning you get school, you ain't on the gates to stay, you know. You go up and top the stage and apologize to the whole school. And my St. Ursula's people will know that, because Miss Hill never used to make the sport. That's the kind of thing that we need now again. But seriously, they would have called police for me. Caution, they're gonna be dead. And I will be saying I'm in a jail cell for killing my child. But if I'm not killing my child off for staying proper. Because she shouldn't have been fighting in the middle of the damn road. And she's screaming in front. In fact, she shouldn't have been fighting at all. But anywho, so if we got girls with Fruit Loops in the hair and putting the nails, and schoolgirls fighting in the middle of the road, tearing off one of their school clothes, apple don't fall far from the tree. So, words of wisdom. How about we do this? How about we try to set a better example for our young people, especially our girls? Our girls do not realize that they are the people who seriously run the world. No, seriously, we are the coolest ever. And girls don't realize that. And the more we let them down, the more their characters are going to change. So let's be proper role models. Let's stop with this pure and utter ignorancy of putting Fruit Loops in our hair because of a song. Seriously? And our nails. Young girls, let's have more pride in ourselves, our bodies, and stop displaying such lewd behavior in the streets. That's not the kind of lifestyle that you want to live, because you know what? That's not the way you want to be branded, because people will forever remember that you're the little you're the little tyrant that be fighting in the middle of the road in your school uniform with a stick in your hand, screaming and cussing. Oh, the cuss thing, murder. That's what you're gonna forever be branded as. What would you want to be branded as that? You know? So anywho, yeah, I got through my 3 topics in 2 videos. Proud of me. So let's try to do something for ourselves. And when we do something for ourselves and we realize it's not a life we want to live, let's affect our young people. Because that's the only way they're gonna learn. They learn from us. And if we're doing a bunch of shit, they're gonna do a bunch of shit. Just get it together, people. Deuces.
While I'm living